Now, I've always been a person that never, ever, ever want somebody to know where I'm at all times. Never that. Guess I'm just old school. Guess I feel like I'm a grown man. Cause as Chris Tucker said in this movie, what was it? Money Talks. I'm at where I'm at. I'm gonna be where I'm gonna be. But this story here may just change my mind on that. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time we drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Let's hit it.
Fort Worth police have arrested a man.
That's a clean suit he got on. Like, seriously, like the whole outfit, the whole ensemble. I like that, man. I like that.
Who they say walked into a gas station with a gun and kidnapped a woman working inside.
So they were able to find them thanks to eyewitnesses and the quick thinking of the victim's friend. Fox 4's Amelia Jones live with more. Amelia.
Heather, Steve, we learned today from Fort Worth police that there are actually two victims in this case. The one who was kidnapped and then another employee who tried to step in and stop the suspect. Just before midnight on Monday, Fort Worth police say a gas station clerk at Penny's on East Berry Street was kidnapped at gunpoint. When officers got there, witnesses gave police a partial license plate.
Hey, how you kidnap somebody while they're at work at night? Like, dude, you got to be on some heavy drugs or just completely just diabolical. And you see this car, I ain't trying to change the subject, but I just saw this now. You see this car down here in like the front side is tore off. I remember being a kid and being a kid in the car with my mom. And I remember we'd be driving somewhere and somebody driving erratic around her. And first thing she would say, hit me, because I can get me a brand new car. The older I got, the more I realized how not inadequate, but that statement really could not be true or far from the truth for the most part. Because nowadays, I drive around, I'm probably sure you see too. A lot of cars out here, bumper missing, front bumper, back bumper. This one here got a side bumper, hit somebody hit it. I'm surprised it's even out the street legal. How the hell is it still legal and the headlight is gone? Huh. But anyway, the thing is this here. People get this insurance, they get liability, right? And liability don't pay for nothing. If it's your fault, they'll pay like for the other person's damage. But other than that, ain't paying for your damage. If the other person ain't got insurance, ain't nobody paying for your damage. So you're really driving around a car. And then let's say you do get money for your car, you're not going to get the value of that car. And nowadays you can't buy the car back because I know we had a hailstorm out here a few months ago. And one of our cars got totaled out, but the other one we got money for. We got money for to repair it because the repairs was less than what the vehicle was what the vehicle was worth. But the one vehicle, the repairs were going to be more than what the vehicle was worth. So they just cut me a check. But they said and they're gonna come pick it up, saying that you can't buy the vehicle back no more. It used to be able to do that. So they say they're gonna give you a check, we're gonna come get it, and that's it. So when you see people with damage like this, they got liability insurance or they got a high deductible on their insurance. Teach your kids about being grown, real life, like money issues, like rent, not just rent, mortgage, utilities. If something tears up, if something breaks down, if you break down, had to go to a doctor's appointment, your kids got to go to a doctor. So y'all got to eat. Things of this nature. Car gets, you know what I'm saying, you get into an accident. Who gonna pay for it? How you gonna get around to and fro work when you ain't got no car? So you got to ride around here with a car with no headlight on. And if you're driving around at night, you probably gonna get pulled over every time. So you probably hoping you get a daytime job. It probably don't work at all. But I'm just saying that's got nothing to do with this story. So we're gonna get back to the story. Back to our regular scheduled program. Already in progress. I apologize.
Along with a description of the suspect and his car.
Witnesses gave us that it was going to be a black male wearing a dark or blue colored shirt along with a blue four-door sedan.
One of the witnesses at the scene was a friend of the victim, and that person had her location, which was shared through an iPhone.
Okay, hold on. Friend of victim at the job. So most likely she was probably not behind the counter. She was outside with her friend talking. So the chick probably said, look at this motel. My God, look at this. Look at this. This crap is so run down. But this is another story outside of this story. Owning your own business. You know, you can buy you a motel like this, rent it out, make a little money. You got income. I know cats who bought motels up and down Interstate 45, man. I mean, just like raggedy like this, man. It don't take much to keep up because all you're doing is just making sure the sheets are clean, floors vacuumed, wipe it down, and go about your business. You know, people that come to eat motels, they ain't trying to get none luxury. You know what I'm saying? They ain't looking for no 1,000 thread cotton sheets or silk sheets and stuff like that in a Versace robe hanging in the shower. They know exactly what they getting here. So all you doing is just look at this, see the window, see the units outside. They know exactly what they getting, man. So yeah, want a business idea, try to make some income, you know what I'm saying, every month, some easy income, get your little motel. But yeah, man, like I said, I guess she probably was on break and went outside and the dude just got her. That's crazy, man. That is crazy.
Which was shared through an iPhone. Police tracked the victim's phone to the Sunset Motel off Mansfield Highway.
When we pulled up to the motel, we did see the vehicle that was described to us by witnesses. We also saw an individual wearing the same clothing standing in front of one of the motel doors.
The victim was unharmed in the passenger seat. 25-year-old Freddie Banks was arrested.
Look over Freddie Banks. Look at Freddie Banks' hell. I'm a dude who's gonna always, not always, but probably gonna hate her like this. Why? Because this is what, when crimes are being committed and it goes on the news, this is what you see. You don't see her like mine, laid down here. You don't see bald head dudes most of the time. Young folk, her look like this. I'm not even tripping on the beard because look, I mean, yeah, we got the same patches then almost. But this on top, we like to hear the story of Samson and his hair and how when he cut it, Delilah had him cut it, he lost his strength because the Most High told him don't cut his hair. But then you got fools out there took that story and say, hey, I ain't gonna cut my hair. We're gonna let it grow because you know what I'm saying, the white man ain't gonna make me cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? This is my culture, this is my nature. You know, scripture say don't, put corners on your hair and your beard and stuff like that. I understand. But this is unkept. It's one thing if you keep it up. See, people like to get get hairstyles like this and think it's gonna be easy to keep up because it's just gonna grow straight. No, you gotta keep up with that stuff. You actually gotta like take it down, wash it, retwist it, all that kind of stuff. You gotta keep it clean. Or because it'll get matted up, you know what I'm saying, stanky, funky, bugs might start growing in it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man. Anyway, teach your little boys to cut their hair and brush it, get some nice waves so all the girls will really like him because he's different. You don't want to look like the neighborhood thug or the neighborhood. Like I say, he had to been high on something. The neighborhood meth addict or whatever. You want to look like a presentable dude, somebody that's trying to look handsome as a boy. You're a boy trying to look cute, you know what I'm saying, to the girls and stuff like that. Girls rather brush your hair all day, not play in that. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway.
Arrested and faces charges for aggravated kidnapping and aggravated assault. When police searched the car, they found the handgun he used to get the victim in the car and to stop another employee who tried to intervene.
Somebody tried to stop this crime, and Freddie Banks decided to take his handgun and point it at them and tell them to get back and not be involved. So we have two victims in this case.
Police say having the ability to track the victim in real time made all the difference in this case.
You know, if you're watching this, share your location with somebody you trust. Share your third-party app because in this tragic situation, it turned out to be the best situation because we were able to see where they were at.
Yeah, I'm really gonna have to think on that one, man. Now for the ladies, for sure. Girls, for sure. Y'all need the maps on y'all phone because y'all don't know where the hell y'all be going. Y'all like going out by yourself, middle of the night, going to get gas. You be at home all day, and then at 10 o'clock at night, you say, I need to go get gas for tomorrow. Like, what the what you been doing all day? I need to go to the store right quick. It's like, what? And you had all daylight to do it. But I mean, crimes can happen any time of the day, but God Almighty, y'all won't do it at night. You go kick it with your girls, you out girls' night, partying, kicking and getting drunk. Ain't a man around, and then you get in a situation like that. Now she was at work. Can you just imagine? She was at work, probably outside on her break, probably smoking, but outside on her break, talking to her friend, who knows, boyfriend, girlfriend, I don't know. But they were close enough to where they had each other's locations on the app or whatever. Maybe just the iPhone just has that on its app. I think I'm not sure. I don't have an iPhone, but luckily that person was there when the crime happened. So again, you could be with your friends. If somebody wants to do something to you, they don't care. Nothing's gonna stop them. Not no friends, your boyfriend, not no camera, not no restraining order. Sometimes police can be right up the block, and folks are still going to do what they want to do, no matter what. I myself, they went to this little motel, and the girl was in the car, and the dude was standing outside the door. I myself thinking that he was probably going to traffic this woman. Think about it, because you had a seedy motel, and he's standing outside the door, and she's still in the passenger seat, probably scared to death. I think he was going to traffic that woman for real. Because why wasn't she like in the building, like already in the room? Yeah, he had plans for her. She got lucky. She got real lucky.
Fort Worth police say the victim and Banks don't know each other. According to public records, Banks doesn't have a criminal history. However, Fort Worth police say they did get his DNA to see if it matches in any other cases or if they get a hit on any of his vehicles. Heather, Steve, back to you.
All right, Amelia Jones, thank you.
So, like I say, she got lucky. I mean, hey, blessings to her. Hopefully, I know it's gonna be traumatic to her. Hopefully, she learns from this. I mean, there's nothing really she can learn, but just you know, just be wary of your surroundings, man. Because anybody can pull up on you and whatever. I tell you this quick story. Like my daughter sent me a text message. Shoot, not too long ago. Daylight had it been like 4:30, 5 o'clock maybe, but she sent it to me. It was a picture, and she was in the car. It was this old, like homeless dude standing outside her door, and I'm like, of her car door. I'm like, like what's that? And she said he was trying to open the door while I was in the car. So I'm calling, talk to her, ask her like, what's going on. She said, it had already happened. Said Mama already got me. We already went back up to the store looking for this dude. Because she stayed in Dallas and I'm out here, outside of Dallas, whatever. And I'm like, what the hell? I said, dude. I said, how you get the drop on you like that? Because suppose you hard and you always looking around. She said, she caught me slipping. He just walked up on me. She went into a Target, I think. Come back, got in the car. Luckily, the car door was locked when she got in. But she said old dude walked up to her car and just like put on the door handle. But she was silly enough. Well, no, she was good. No, I'm saying I was silly enough. She had the wherewithal. She was quick thinking to take a picture of this dude. So that way, but I'm sitting there thinking like, dang, how you that dang gonna come to take a picture? Because a lot of time I would think that a female, if they would saw that, they would have like started the car, took off or blowing a horn real hard or whatever. She like had the phone and took a picture with her face and his face behind her. But she said when they went back up there, he was gone or whatever. So what is what it is. But I told her like, dang, where your little mace? Your mace, and because I got it from Amazon. I didn't start getting one of them accounts to where you can click the link in my video. But anyway, I bought one of these things that has like a GPS on it, mace, and like a loud siren on it. Like a keychain to go on her keychain. And I'm like, did you have that? She said, no, that's says back in school. I'm thinking like, why in the hell? But then I thought about it. She flew up here. She's up here for the summer and she's going back to school. So it's probably why she didn't have a key, which is kind of weird. Like, why wouldn't you still have your keys with you? Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta have a talk about that. But anyway, yeah, man, you got it doesn't matter day, night, you know what I'm saying? Keep some kind of protection on you. GPS for sure. They had a little thing like too on that little thing I bought that once you like hit the button and pull it, like I'm notified, her mama notified, I think friends are notified, people are notified what's going on, and it shows her location. You know what I'm saying? Local law enforcement, I think, may be notified too. I'm not sure. That's a while since I bought it. But yeah, you need to keep stuff like that on your persons at all times, especially the ladies. Do too. I seen do. But anyway, do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Be aware of your surroundings. Be smart. Keep your head on the swivel. Unfortunately, this is a day and time that you got to do that, man. But anyway, tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below. Share it with the world. Just have an intelligent conversation. You know how we do around here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those four things cost you maybe a couple of minutes out your day, but it means the world to us here at this channel. And with that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.